Hey everybody, welcome back to the garage. It's War Boss Fitz again, and today we're going to have the Geigery Xenos versus the Droids. The Droids, I know there is a community book for them, but I don't have enough yet to run that community book. So we're going to run those as the Robot Legions. So it'll be our Necron equivalent. So aliens versus machines. Let's see, our setup is going to be a 5 spearhead, and the mission is a 3 relic hunt. So here we have our deployment for the droids. Most of the B1 units just standing out in front. Gonna go take it to the chin. And then our Xenos deployment. Everybody's crowding that forward point, getting ready to get into combat. And then over here is our units that are ambushing in. We got our rolling droids. And then we have our warriors. So with that, let's see who goes first. Oh yeah, for relic hunt, these are our objectives. 1, 2, 3. And in this one, if you move over an objective, you can pick it up and take it with you. So it'll be interesting because we got some fast units on the board to see where things end up. So let's do the droids with a 3 and Xenos with a 1. Droids are going to go first. First unit to move is going to be our stick units. We're going to go 18 inches towards this objective. First for the Xenos, Daddy here is just going to charge forward 12. On this side of the board, the B2 droids aren't going to go as fast as their slow little legs can take them. And then in this version of the list, they're playing as Necron Immortals or Eternals is what they are in this army list. Mama, we're going this way. Alright, we're going to start here with these droids. Am I in frame? Yep, I'm in frame. We're just going to go, we're going to go 8 inches to there. Okay, our charger is going to go as fast as he can. He's going to get stuck right in this hole here. Robots. 8 inches to there. Our single Myrmidon is going to go hang out with Dad. End up right in front of him. More robots again. Our smashers, just gonna run 12. And then robots. And might as well just do another robots. We'll do full squads, Praetorians. And last but not least, this heavy annihilator is going to. Yeah, he's got Strider, so he's just going to run forward with everybody else here to line him up against Dad, against the father, Xenos. Next turn. Okay, this unit of drones. You can see. Oh, you can't even see where they ended up. I'll move the camera in just a second. Okay, they ended up there, and then we're going to do the same thing because this is the last activation of the turn. These drones end up right in front of Mama. Okay, end of turn 1. Not a single shot was had because no one could see anybody. All right, moving into turn 2. Ambushers came in. We got our droidicas that came in on the hill behind the Queen. And then we have a group of Xenos warriors have dropped in behind the droids. So, just because the aliens finished last turn, the droids are going to go first this turn, and we're going to start with these guys. Alright, with their 3 Gauss cannons, it is going to be... Yeah, I don't know why I keep second guessing myself. It's going to be 12 shots, hitting on a 3. They're firing into the drones here. 1, 2, 3 misses. And it's rending, so... 1, 6. And then the rest are 5s. So 3, 6, 7 wounds. That'll be enough to just wipe that squad. Alright, time for the alien warriors just to cause some havoc. These guys are sent back here just pretty much as a disruption force. A deal with us force. So, they have 16 attacks. Hitting on a 3. Woo! Alright. AP2, so saving on a 6. And we got 3 saves in there. And then the robots regeneration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they lose 6. So attacking back, the robots hit on a 3, and then the aliens save on a 4. Oh, they're able to take 1 out. So the robots lost combat. They automatically pass their morale, but robot test. They lose another 2. Our heavy annihilator here is just going to wiggle to where he can get a bead on the single Myrmidon, and it's going to fire 1 shot, hitting on a 3. And it misses. Ah, it's always the way 1-shot guns go. So on his turn, Daddy's going to come, and he's going to take this objective. So now in order to get that back, they got to kill him. So the robot's turn. These guys here are going to come into the corral. They're going to fire at the charger that's sticking his head through over here. So they have 10 shots hitting out of 3 with rending. So 3 rending hits. 3 misses. So let's do these 4 on his save of 3 up. Makes all those. 3 rending. Okay, so he takes 2, which means he's down to 10. Now the Charger, seeing his opportunity, is just going to do what he does best. And charge. So I know they changed the impact rules for the 3rd edition of the game, but I don't know what that is yet. I kind of glanced over and read it, but I didn't really... You know, you can read something without learning something. That's kind of what I did. So we're going to use the old impact rules for now. By the time this comes out, I don't think those rules will be out yet. So, 12 automatic hits. And they're going to be saving on a 4. Oh wait, no, they're going to be saving on a 5 because he has Lancer, which gives his impact hits plus 1 AP. So 3, 6, 7 dead right off the top. Oh wait, no, 7 regeneration rolls. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go, that's better. So only 4. 4 dead. Now it's 4 regular attacks hitting on a 4. Oh, well. Well. And 6 to save. And regeneration. Oh, they did regen it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are left. We're going to hit him on a 3. Then he saves on a 3. Oh, wow, he took 3 wounds. All right, then. So he was at 10 before I knocked it. So he's going to be down to 7. So he still won the combat. They automatically pass, and the robot morale takes another 2. This squad here, they're still on their They still have their orders to go get objectives. Ooh, he just decided to fall over. So what we are going to do is just move this direction and then fire back into those warriors. So 3, 6, 10 shots. Hitting on a 3. Ooh. I guess that's what happens when you're not looking at what you're shooting. Okay, and then the warrior is going to save on a 4. Well, still took 2 of them. And then they have the same sort of thing as the robots do, except theirs is called automata. So they automatically pass, and none of them die. So if the alien's turn, Mama's going to run forward here, run over the objective, and she's going to take it. In front of our B2s. So they're going to run, or not, they're going to move their 4. And they're ready to shoot her. So 24 shots, hitting on a 3 with rending. So we have 5 6s, looking for 6s to save. So it'll be 4 wounds so far. I'll put them up here at the tower. And then the rest of the hits. And her normal save is a 3. Oh, as I drop one. Oh, mama. It's another 6. So 10 wounds total out of her tough. She's down to 2 wounds. So her being an autonoma again, she doesn't take any more. So she's still alive with 2 wounds, but holding the objective. Our smashers, we're going to go there 12. And right here. So hover bikes are going to move to be just outside of charge range of Daddy in case this does not go right. And they are going to unload into him. They're going to hit on a 3 with rending. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rending hits. And then the rest. So, 5 rending hits. 6 to save. None of them. So there's 5 so far. The rest, 3s to save. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10 wounds gone out of his 15. So we're going to go ahead and just roll on to checking his autonomous stat. He loses another 4, so he is down to a single wound. We're going to have our one Myrmidon run forward. This squad here will move forward. And then it is going to blast, try to take the last wound off the king. 5. Okay, hitting on a 3 with rending. Not a single rend, but only 2 misses. And he has his 3-up save. Yeah, he's going to go down. The objective drops right back where it was. We're going to have our unit of Myrmidons over here. They're going to run this direction. Well, could they have made that? Nah, it's just too far. We're going to go here. Okay, the red squads, they're going to move forward, but they are going to fire backwards into that warriors that came and it's giving them all kinds of problems. So they're going to hit on a 3 with rending. Again, not a single rending hit, but 3 misses. And then warriors are going to save on a 4. 1, 2, 3. That's enough. So this other squad of Myrmidons is going to run past the objective. The only move left for the droids is these 2 guys are going to move forward 4, and they're just going to take some pot shots. Oh no, my tape measure broke. Ah! Let's switch over to the backup. Alright, moving on. They're going to take 2 shots at this guy. 3s to hit. And they miss completely. Oh, so anticlimactic. So, last thing we're going to do is this squad is going to run to this objective, and they are going to take it. Like, literally pick it up and take it with them. So, into turn 2, we've got a lot of shooting. So, the king went down. I was not expecting that this early. And the queen is down to her last wounds. So, can the droids get there and take these objectives back? Moving on to turn 3. Alright, so at the beginning of turn 3, we had another group of warriors drop in here, and our last group of 3 warriors drop in over there. Going to be causing more havoc. So, I believe, yeah, the droids are going to go first next turn. Our B1 droids over here. They're just going to move the block here. And they're going to fire at the queen. So we need 3s to hit. And we got 1, 2, 3 rending so far, and everything else hit. So you got 3 hits too? Alright. I'm joined in the garage by the little grot. So 3s to save. Yeah, well, she's just going to lose it on the regular saves, which means the objective falls there. So we need 3s to hit. We got 1, 2, 3 rending so far, and everything else hit. So you got 3 hits too? Alright. I'm joined in the garage by the little grot. So 3s to save. Yeah, well, she's just going to lose it on the regular saves, which means the objective falls there. He's so enamored with everything. Don't worry, you'll get to play with big boy toys soon. Alright, as I immediately drop the dice. Hold on. Okay, so they're going to hit on a 3, and the yellow are the tails. Okay, they're AP2. Everything is at least AP2, so saving on a 6. 2 saves, and then regeneration. 1, 2, 3, so 6 go down. Oh, look out. So then their attacks back. 2 hits. And the Praetorians are going to save on 4. Saved them both. So now, robot morale. We lose 1 more. Heavy Annihilator again is going to move forward and he's going to take 1 pot shot at the Myrmidon. And miss. Oh, story of his life. These drones, with the objective, are going to run away. Oh, they picked the whole tower with them. So they've taken off with the objective, pretty much keeping it out of the hands of the droids. So we're going to have our warriors here. They're going to move forward. They're going to fire into the single Myrmidon here standing next to him. So they hit on a 3. 1 rending hit, fails, and then the rest are on 4. So he's going to take only 2 wounds, which means he does not need to take his automata save for his morale. The Myrmidon is going to launch himself into the Heavy Annihilator. There's 4 wounds left. 3 attacks with his claws, 2 attacks with his tail, hitting on a 3, I believe. Yeah, or hitting on 4. So we got 1 claw, 1 tail hit. They're both AP2, so saving on a 5. Failed, so that'll be 3, 4 damage. Means he's down to 2. So the Heavy Annihilator's fighting back 6 attacks, hitting on a 3. Well, they all hit. So then the Myrmidon saves on a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to take enough to go down. That kind of went sideways. So our bikes. Oops. Bikes you can't see. There we go. Gotta go this way. Move his little dice guys here. And they're going to fire off at the drones that took off with the objective. Ooh, only 3 of them are in range. Alright, hitting on a 3. With rending. So, there's 2. The one random hit saves on a 6. Okay, it saves. And then everybody else on a 5. So they lose 4. What? Okay, and then their autonomous save. So they're still sticking around. The B2 droids are just going to move forward and they're going to take this objective. Our charger is going to fall back to here. Well, not really fall back, just move to collect the objective. Our 4B1 droids are going to kind of ass in the wind over here. Yeah, I know, Daddy said a cucky word. Kind of butt in the wind. They're going to fire at those warriors. It's going to be 3 hits. And 1 save. Smashers. Swinging around the side. Right into this squad. Smashers. Swinging around the side. Right into this squad. They're going to hit on a 3. And it's AP2, so 3 go through. But then they're deadly 3. So the first one is dead. Second one is dead. Third one is dead.
I got 2.
There's 6 attacks back. Hitting on a 3. Hey, they all hit. And then the smashers save on a 4. Ooh, we take 3. Let me just make sure it's a 4. Smashers. No, defense is a 3. They only take 1. So they win combat. 7 guys left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more fall down. Our Praetorians here are going to charge into the bikes. 3s to hit. Yellows are going to be the tails. And I chose Furious on the tails. Okay, with the tails, they need 6s, and these are deadly 3s. So that'll be 3 dead bikes, and then these need 5s. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 4 bikes total gone. All right, the bikes attack back, looking for 3s. Well, they all hit, and then saving on 4s. Tories, they save on 4s. So they take 2 wounds. Bikes lost combat with their robot save. They passed, but they lose another 2 wounds. Our Annihilator Droidicas are going to move it this way. And they're just going to shoot into the drones that have run off with that objective, hitting on a 3. And it's rending. I didn't notice the 6s, but it doesn't matter. It'll be enough to take those 2 out. Our warriors have dropped into the back. They're just going to take a beeline this direction. Come and assist over here. We're going to go ahead and group together our 2 last remnant squads. These guys and those guys up front. So the blacks and the greens are going to fire at the Praetorians in front. Hitting on a 3. Okay, 3 hits. And 3 not saved, so they go down. 1 goes down. And these warriors are going to come and snag this objective. And I should not have split them up like that, because the droids would have had the last activation. So that means the aliens are going to go first next turn. So here we go at the end of turn 3. We got this one's droids' hands, this one's aliens' hands, and aliens' hands. So it's kind of precarious in all. This one might still be there. Probably has the best chance of still being there at the end of next turn. So let's go into turn 4. First activation, turn 4. These warriors with the objective are going to charge into the Annihilators.
They have this nice objective I was just on.
Yes, they stole your objective. The warriors hit on a 3. AP2, so they save on a 5. And then they have regeneration. So that'll be 1, 2, and a quarter. So they're down to 1 wound left.
Mine?
Not your guys, these guys.
I just got them to down to that.
Yup. So attacks back, 3 attacks back, hitting on a 3. Ooh, saving on a 4. He saves. So the robot's only got 1 wound left. And it saves. B2 droids are going to fire into the smashers. So they're going to hit on a 3. With rending. So the rendings. They failed 3. And then the nut rendings. 6. Alright, so that'll be it for that's the end of the smashers. The warrior's gonna charge in.
This guy's super high.
So they're gonna hit on a 3. AP2, so they're gonna save on a 4.
But this guy's
Maybe
1.
1, 2, 3. Tails. 4, 5 dead. Attacks back, hitting on a 3. And saving on a 4. So there's one of the aliens. So aliens 1 combat. 5 robot saves. There's one more robot. So our bikes over here, they're going to go 8 inches. And just on the other side here. As I pick up a guy throwing. One wound on him. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're going to fire into that charger in the middle. So because of the wall in between, they hit on a 4. 1, 2, 3 hits. One's rending. The one rending fails. And he saves the other 2. It's down to 6. So where he's under half, he has to do his... He would normally take a morale check there, but... 1, 2, he takes 2 more, so he's down to 4. Group of Notorious is going to charge this direction into the red squad. Alright, green's the claws, the reds are the tails. Hitting on a 3. Everything saves on a 6, so they lose 3. Attacks back, hitting on a 3. Saving, no, it's not your team. Saving on a 4. So they lose 2 wounds, which is enough to knock him out. So Alien still won the combat. So 7 robot saves. 1 more robot goes down. So our Heavy Annihilator is going to take his last shot of the game. And he's going to fire at the charger in the middle. He's got a clear line of sight. He hits on a 3. Oh my lord, he actually hit. I gotta look at the gun now. It is AP2, damage 6. So he's got a 5 up save. On the camera. Oh, it's cocked. We'll say it's cocked. Ah, it loses. Boom. Our last alien unit, these Praetorians are going to charge the bike and this squad here. Against the bike, the tail and the claws. These save on a 6. Okay, so that'll be, he was down to 1 wound left, or 2 wounds left, so that'll be enough between the 3 damage and the 2 extra damage kills the bike. And for the other guy, we're going to Furious the other direction. We got 4 with the claws, 1 with the tail. Save on a 6, save on a 5. So that'll be enough to wipe those guys out too. We're just going to clean everything up. These squads here, because the aliens are done activating. These squads here are going to fire at these guys. Okay, 1-6 fails. Just 1 fail, so he just takes, or 2 fails, so he's down to 1 wound. These guys over here are going to double time onto the objective, and then those 2 are going to fire into the warriors. 2 hits, save on a 4, 1 dies. Last guy takes his automata test and fails. I got their automata test. Oh, good lord, so they're gone. So, at the end of the game, we have droids contested by this guy holding on with 1 wound left. Now, I also did secondary objectives for the droids. They were supposed to dominate, where the enemy does not control any victory points. They failed that. And the Xenos were supposed to kill 50% of the enemy, which, believe it or not, they didn't do. They only killed... Let's see, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, and their army had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, one more, they would have killed half. Or no, 2 more, they would have killed. Either way, at the end of the day, it is a droid victory. So, thanks for coming to the garage, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, blah, blah, blah button. Huzzah!
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 Okay, everybody. Have a good one.